Out there, waiting for you, is the life you want to lead. In here, waiting for you, are the things that will make you happy and the person you want to be. Hold on to that thought. Embrace it. Allow yourselves to believe it. Because our next chamber can help you find it. To help reach your full potential, you need vision. There was something you were put on this earth to do. You know there is. And if you close your eyes and listen to your heart, you can see it. Vision can give you a purpose in life. It will guide you to your true calling. And it will map out the road ahead. I can't tell you what that vision is. No one can. It's something different for all of us. But what I can tell you is that if your vision is about making the world a better place, you'll end up with something that money can't buy.
We were rescuing racehorses. That's why we started it, really, and started the charity. And we realised it was before there was anything in place at all for racehorses when they'd retired from racing. And we were determined to help them because we loved the horses and we just wanted to help those horses that for whatever reason had fallen upon hard times when their racing careers were over. Has come to us and been here all this time.
Helen Yeadon has spent her whole life around horses and knows what special bonds we can form with these magnificent creatures.
He's such a dear horse.
In the early 1990s, Helen and her husband Michael began taking in racehorses who'd been abandoned when they could no longer race. It was hard work and expensive too, with every vet's bill, every bag of feed coming from their own pocket. But after 6 years, Helen and Michael were rewarded when Greatwood achieved charitable status. Today, the charity serves not only as a home for the horses, but it has also helped transform the lives of hundreds of troubled children.
We realised that some of the older horses that probably couldn't be rehomed could actually be used on a programme to help the children. So that was where the whole thing arrived, whereby you've got the horses that need jobs, by the way. They can't just be, they're too expensive, these racehorses, to be field ornaments. And they need to have a job. So the horses help the children help the horses.
The Greatwood Horsepower Programme has helped dozens of children and young people. One of them, Amy, was a painfully shy 14-year-old when she first came here. But although she found it hard opening up to people, she had a natural affinity with the horses, and one in particular, named Monty.
I came up through Horsepower. I was young, I was probably 14 when I came. Very shy, I wouldn't talk to anyone. I was basically scared of meeting new people, and Monty was the only one I connected with. I would talk to him more than I would anyone. And then Monty started helping me. I don't know how he helped me, but he just did. For me to talk to other people, he helped me come out of my shell. It was just that instant connection. We just saw each other and it was just from then. When I would muck him out, I would sing to him and he would fall asleep in my arms. He's just there for me. I talk to him, I tell him things and he just listens. And he's like this every time I muck him out. He just doesn't leave me alone. And I love him for that.
What we didn't want it to be was something that was not without impact upon a child or a young person's life. So we wanted it to count towards their education. So we wanted a structured programme, classroom-based, so that children actually learn and develop, and it's for emotional literacy, it's for team working skills, it's for those children that don't flourish in natural, ordinary classroom environments. There's also funny interaction in as much that a withdrawn child can sometimes attract a withdrawn horse. And you can see an interaction between them. So there must be some kind of bond that happens imperceptibly, that can't that we can't see.
Sean first came to Greatwood a little over a year ago. He was having quite a tough time at school. But he loves his animals, especially horses. And since enrolling here, he's flourishing, gaining confidence with the horses and at school.
It's fun, but it's tricky to get the right use of how to get on them and how to not scare them and how to pull the reins and stuff and how to kick them on and how to jump, how to trot and how to jump. And it was really hard on the first time I rode a horse, but actually I'm brilliant at it now. It helped me probably by being more confident around horses, and it's helped me at school a lot.
Sean's happiest when he's with the horses. He just loves his animals, so that's his whole life. It revolves around animals. So for him to be able to learn something at Greatwood, no matter how cold it is a great thing in his life. That makes him go from 1 week of classroom to another week of classroom.
I want to be a jockey because I love horses and I love riding them.
And it's this that's perhaps the most rewarding part of Helen's vision for Greatwood. That in turn, it has given so many young people their own sense of purpose in life. Purpose that might have lain dormant had it not been for the horses of Greatwood.
I'm always going to work with horses, and hopefully I would stay here for a good few years. I'm not ready to leave this place yet. It's given me a new life. It really has. It's really changed me. It's hard to explain. It's just a really good place. It's changed my life.
You get some good stories back, good feedback from schools, and I think it's the impact. I think that's what really makes it worthwhile, and also the fact that you've got people that work here that love what they're doing. So you're actually It's all helping everybody, isn't it? Really, I think that's the huge thing. That's the huge thing, and the fact that we've helped hundreds of horses and many hundreds of children.